Cuba's revolutionary leaders loomed large in Abraham Jiménez Enoa's life. His grandfather was Fidel Castro's bodyguard, and gifts from Che Guevara filled his grandparents' home. But a career in journalism forced Jiménez Enoa to leave behind his revolutionary roots. In 2016, he founded the independent magazine El Estornudo.
We wrote about prostitution, the opposition, human rights. This is what provoked the government to start the bullying and repression.
That harassment grew in 2019 when he took on a new role, columnist for the Washington Post.
On one occasion, they arrested me. They handcuffed me and took me to the police station with my head bowed. They strip-searched me. Then they secretly filmed me and put my image on television, claiming I was a CIA spy.
Mi trabajo y diciendo que yo era un agente de la Agencia Central de Información de la CIA.
Members of Jiménez Enoa's family, including his father, a lieutenant colonel in the Ministry of the Interior, were forced to leave their jobs. Then in November 2021 came the ultimatum.
The government called me by telephone and told me I had to leave the country or they would put me in prison and create problems for my family.
In January, he moved to Barcelona, Spain with his wife and 2-year-old son. In doing so, he became part of a growing band of independent voices forced out of Cuba. The risks of being an independent journalist in Cuba prompted Wendy Lascano Exposito to move to Madrid in 2013.
Ser periodista independiente en Cuba.
They can indict you, they can put you in prison arbitrarily, take away your means of working, your computer, camera. They can cut the internet. They can bug your telephone, convert you into a marginal figure. Family and friends might want to turn their backs on you.
Pressure on the island's few independent voices ramped up in 2021 after mass anti-government protests. Neither Havana's International Press Center nor the Cuban embassy in Madrid responded to a request for comment from VOA. But outside Cuba, journalists can find more freedom.
Many times we get more information from outside Cuba than you can inside because we have the internet, and there they have censorship.
Jiménez Enoa, who in November will be honored with an International Press Freedom Award from the Committee to Protect Journalists, is making amends with family back home, but finding it hard to adjust to life in Spain.
Today, to have an egg in the fridge is a luxury. In a shop, there are 17 cheeses, 14 yogurts, and all the types of products you can imagine. To have all these in Cuba would be a privilege.
Despite the repression and reprisals, Jiménez Enoa says he has no regrets about reporting the truth. For Graham Keeley in Barcelona, Spain, Miguel Amaya, VOA News.